Hello, my YouTube friend Pop Comics here, and today we have a massive comic book haul. It's 2.5 long boxes full of comic books that I've purchased from my local comic shops over the last, let's say like 3 weeks or so. All right, let's start digging into these boxes. Okay, let's start off with this little pile of comic books. I mentioned a couple of videos ago that I saw a guy selling comic books in the park, and I went looking for him a couple of times, and it was raining out, so I couldn't find him. But then finally I found him one more time, like a couple days right before he was about to move. So I bought another cool stack of comic books from him. All right, let's go through this stack. So I have this stack of stuff I got from the guy in the park. He was giving me really good prices because I think he was moving pretty soon. So he had to kind of get rid of them. I told him I would do a bulk buyout too, but he just never brought them in the next day, I think. So I don't know what he did with them. But I bought the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 6. I think I paid $8 for that issue. I forget. I know this is a series I would like to finish putting together. I just think it's super cool. We got one of these Black Label bigger book Swamp Thing. He did it for half cover price. It's a Jeff Lemire written book. So I think that was like $3. Super cool. $3. I'll grab that. And then he had a pretty nice copy of the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. It's probably like a 6.5. And we agreed on $50 for that. I figured I have a bunch already, but I have a slight feeling he might show up in the new Thor movie, and if he doesn't, he'll show up eventually, and then these will kind of skyrocket in value. So I don't mind getting extras. And then we have this really awesome Crisis on Infinite Earth number 7 when Supergirl dies. Classic George Perez cover, and is signed by George Perez and Marv Wolfman, which is like amazing, super cool. And we agreed on $30. $30, great price on that. I feel like I'm getting so many George Perez autographs lately. And then I grabbed a few more $2 books. We have a New Avengers number 1 variant for $2. Thought that was a pretty cover. New Avengers number 2 for $2. Secret Avengers number 7 Deadpool cover for a couple bucks. Secret Avengers number 8, a fun MODOK cover for $2. New Avengers number 3 for $2. I just really like the artwork on those. New Gods 11, I think we did $5 on that. Miracle Man number 1, I think we did $15. It's probably like a 5.0, maybe a 6.0, but that was a great price on that. I saw it the other day. I almost bought it, then I didn't, and then I kind of regretted not picking it up, so I decided to pick it up. And then we have Blue Beetle number 1. It's the Modern Comics reprint. He did $10. Great price on that. He had the original Charlton printing, but Charlton printing had like a big tear right here and is kind of brittle and tanned. I thought it was like a 2.5 because of that. And so we figured it was probably worth about $150 at 2.5, and he kind of thought, you know what, I think I'm just going to keep it at that price. So I didn't get the original one, but that's fine because it was kind of lowish grade. But for $10 for this one and decent like mid-grade, really happy with that. So that was a lot of really cool comic books. Okay, I had a package that was coming in from Japan that I realized they tried to deliver 2 weeks ago and they didn't deliver it. So I had to go to my local post office. It's kind of frustrating when that happens, but I was able to get the package, so I was happy about that. And when I go to the post office, it's pretty easy for me to walk over to the desert island. So on that trip, I bought this fun little stack of comic books and graphic novels from Desert Island. All right, let's go through the pile. Okay, so when I walked in the door at Desert Island, I saw that they had this stack in their free pile. So it's like, oh, the Fruit Basket manga's free, and they said yes. So I grabbed them. Why not? I mean, Fruit Basket is awesome. So we got Volume 8, Volume 9, Volume 6, and Volume 5. Free, perfect price on those. And then I have this stack of comic books I bought. So I went through the dollar bin. I pulled out anything that looked kind of cool. So we have Ghosted number 15. Thought that was a fun cover. Hot Damn number 5. Also a fun cover. Hot Damn number 4. Sometimes I just grab stuff just because I like the cover. For $1, it's like you don't even think about it. Number 1 for $1, number 2 for $1. I thought those all looked pretty cool. 7 to Eternity, number 9 for $1. Number 8 for $1. Fearless, number 3 for $1. I thought that was a great cover. 7 to Eternity, number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. All those were $1. The Bunker number 19. I thought this looks cool. I gotta look at the rest of the series if it looks as fun as this. That was $1. Delta Len, I think, number 8. Just an indie comic book. Yeah, it looks cool inside. So that was $1. Outsiders number 12. I keep thinking there's an issue around here that has some value, and I keep buying them, but they're not worth anything. I got to figure out the issue that I'm actually trying to grab every time. But for $1, I was just like, why not? I'm just going to grab it. Steel Claw number 1 for $1. I kind of like these quality comic books from the 80s because I just think the print quality is really nice. And it looks really cool. So for $1, why not? Rot and Ruin number 3 for $1. And number 2 for $1. I thought those had great covers. I bought this Robert Crumb comic book. I had to censor it because this one's a little bit more raunchy than his stuff, which is already kind of raunchy. These are like smaller, extra X-rated comic books that they did in the 70s. I do love his artwork a ton though. So I got that for $35. $35, like I saw it about a month ago, and $35, I think this is a second print, but even a second print, $35 was a good price. So I picked that up. He had like 10 more issues, and I might go back and get another 1 or 2 just because I really like Robert Crumb's artwork. I got another stack from there. I got a really awesome Howl's Moving Castle book. It's just like a screenplay picture book. I love stuff like this. I love Studio Ghibli. So that was just cover price, but I grabbed it just because. Love it. And then we got these fun Whitman, I guess late 70s issues with the thicker covers. I really like these. Whenever I see them, I'll pick them up. So I have the Uncle Scrooge one for $5. Really awesome. And then Donald Duck, No Such Varmint for $5. And then I grabbed a couple of Omaha, the Cat Dancer. I want to finish putting my set together. So that's number 11 for $4. Number 12 for $5. And number 2, I believe, for $10. And then Little Iodine number, not sure the number, but for $9. Been kind of working on that a little bit. Oh, this one was super cool. So it's Happy Comic Books number 21. It was $25. It was marked Frank Frazetta, so I wasn't quite sure. I had to look a little bit inside, and when I found it, I was like, oh, that's cool. So it's not in the best shape. Like the back cover is a little bit torn right there. But he did a couple of like panels on top of pages, like title panels. I think I saw 2 or 3 in here. Let me see if I can find at least 1 so I can show you what he did. They're just like animal drawings, so it's not like his normal sci-fi or fantasy drawings. That one might be his. Not sure. I don't see his little signature that he does. And this one did have a loose centerfold, I believe. I can't find it. Let me just find it and then I'll show you. Oh yeah, there we go. I found one of the images. So he drew the top here. You see the little FF right there? It's really fun looking. I think that's super cool. Okay, so, and then he did this one too that had a spider up there. I just thought that was really cool illustrations. I want to get more of his artwork, so I figured $25 is probably a fair price, maybe a little bit high, but how often do you find a Golden Age comic book that he drew in 1947 Frazetta artwork? $25? Yeah, why not? Awesome. And I got to learn from Jerry the Jitterbug so I can start repairing some stuff like that. Love his channel. It's always fun seeing him do the magic he does on comic books. And then I got one issue of Garo from, let's see, 1978. It's an anthology magazine that shows just a whole bunch of manga each month, I believe. And I want to get into more vintage manga. I like opening stuff like this and just finding cool illustrations of artists I'm not as familiar with. Like, I really like this illustration. It kind of looks like the guy who drew Queen Esmeralda, I believe her name is, from Captain Harlock. So I thought that was kind of cool. I got to translate and just figure out the different artists and stuff. And so it's different artists. Like, some artists are amazing. Some are not as exciting. But it's fun. Oh yeah, I really like this cliff illustration, if I can see. Yeah, this illustration looked really cool. I like, just learning about really fun, interesting, different artists I'm just not familiar with that are from Japan. And, oh yeah, this artwork's pretty awesome too. Yeah, it's super cool. I want to get more issues of Garo. I don't know if $20 is a good price on that, but I know, like, if I bought it from Japan, I'm going to pay probably $10 to get it shipped. So I figured it, why not? Well, I saw it, I just grabbed it. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with these books. All right, this is a box of comic books that came both from Action City and Comic Station. It's some dollar bin books, it's some new releases, it's some magazines, and some other fun stuff. Let's go through this box. Okay, I'm going to start off with some stuff from Comic Station. It looks like we have a Betty and Veronica 3 the Adam Hughes series. So that was $3. That's pretty cool. All new Wolverine number 28. And Invincible Iron Man number 53. I think I paid $3 for the pair on that one. Green Lantern number 11. I paid $3 for that. It's a variant. I don't know if it's a rare variant, but a lot of times I'll buy a comic book if I don't recognize the cover and it says variant, just in case it might be a rare variant. If not, it's still like a cool cover. So we have Flash 79 variant. The Dark Knight Returns Black Label. That's a really fun cover. I like that one a lot. Flash 83 variant cover. I thought that one was super cool. Flash number 82 variant cover. Also a cool. A lot of these had really cool covers. Powers of X variant cover. Really like that cover. Oniba number 0. I'm not sure anything about the comic book. I just thought it had a great cover for $3. And then we have some Silver Age stuff. We have Jimmy Olsen number 60. Thought that was a really cool issue in pretty decent shape. Batman 138 for $35. Awesome cover. Love that one so much. Age of Reptiles number 1. Secret Wars Secret Love number 1. It's a cool David Nakayama cover with Miss Marvel. Love that. Secret Warriors number 8. This one looks like it was signed possibly. Just a cool. I love Miss Marvel in the background. I thought it was a cool cover. Jimmy Olsen number 54 for $10. What an awesome cover. I love that one. Rocket Raccoon and Groot number 4. Scotty Young cover for $3. Invincible number 5 for $25. I thought that was awesome. I'm trying to get the earlier issues. I would love to get number 1, but it's so expensive now. The Witching Hour one shot for $3. I think that's a Jenny Friesen cover. Not 100% sure, but it looks awesome. Love the cover. Okay, and then this is dollar bin stuff, I believe. So Saga 34. I always grab Saga for $1. Divinity 3 number 1. Awesome cover. I feel like I need to buy more of the Modern Valiant stuff because I always love the artwork and stuff. Nailbiter number 4. Bravest Warrior. Not sure the number, but that's a cool cover. Glitter Bomb number 1. Really love that cover. I kind of love watercolors where people are in water. Mega Man number 29. I'll always grab a Mega Man out of a dollar bin. Samurai Jack number 8. That's awesome. I'll grab anything Samurai Jack. Free Comic Book Day. Zombie Tramp for $1. Silver Surfer 2. Michael Howard cover. That's cool. Batman Beyond Universe number 4 for $1. Looks like I grabbed 2 of those. I don't know if that was a mistake or if I thought it was worth something. It might be worth something. Batman 66 number 4. Michael Howard artwork. Love that. Amicom Girls number 6. A really fun cover. Star Wars number 29. A Tsum Tsum cover of Amazing Spider-Man number 16. So those are all pretty cool dollar comic books. Okay, another stack out of the dollar bin. So we have XO Man of War Retribution with the database number 1 for $1. No Angel number 1 from Black Mask. Bravest Warrior number 5. Harley's Little Black Book number 3. Cerebus bi-weekly. That's what, number 16, number 17. So these all reprint the earlier Cerebuses. So I grab anything Cerebus. I would like to put together all the runs. Bravest Warrior number 3, that's cool. Fables 148. I didn't think I had that cover, and it's a gorgeous cover. I need to figure out which ones I'm still missing because I keep finding them but passing them over. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 Monsters cover, that's cool. Batman Beyond Universe number 8. Kong of Skull Island number 1. More Cerebus. Some more Cerebus reprints. Those are super cool. Okay, more dollar bin. This is all a lot. I think I have a ton more from the day that I bought all these. I just happened to get these into this one box. So we have Manhattan Projects number 1. Sinestro number 13 Teen Titans Go variant. The Empty number 5. Fun cover. Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Return number 5. D4V2 issue 1. Some kind of robot comic. That looked cool. Roche Limit number 2. I thought that was a really cool looking cover. And number 1. Thought those look cool. Death Sentence number 2. London. Pretty cover. Negative Space number 1. Really cool monster cover. Descender number 5. Always love the Descender covers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 4. With the Mutanimals. Star Wars Shattered Empire number 1. Gem number 3. Love that cover. Chewbacca number 2. Nauto cover. Gem number 11, really awesome Jen Bartel cover. Really love that one. For $1, I'm thrilled to get that. What If Inhumans number 1, cool cover. Not in the best shape, but still really cool. And What If Infinity Thanos number 1, love that cover too. Ivar Time Walker number 10, I thought that was a cool cover. And Star Wars Shattered Empire number 4. I'll pretty much buy any modern Star Wars. I mean, almost any Star Wars for $1. Southern Bastions number 1. I think that one has a little bit of value. That's an awesome issue. Okay, Magnus Robot Fighter number 2. Yeah, I really need to get more of it. Well, I guess this isn't Valiant anymore. It looks like Dynamite's printing these. But yeah, I want to get more of this kind of stuff. Number 3. If it's cheap, 50 cents, $1, basically. Secret Avengers number 7. I actually bought that last week as well. So that's a duplicate. DC Universe vs. Masters of the Universe number 2. Number 5. Faith number 10. Cartoon Network Block Party number 16. That's cool. These are always very collectible. Justice League Unlimited number 5. Not in the best shape, but very collectible. Number 19. Red Sonja Conan issue 4. Mind Management number 1. That one has some value. I think like 20-30 bucks. And number 2. And a Joker Superman cover number 41. Let me clear these out. Okay, and then I bought some $3 heavy metals. I've been having fun kind of buying these lately, so for $3, why not? A number 277. All right, this one was really cool because there's a Steve Manning artwork inside it. I've been really getting into his stuff lately. Yeah, so we got this page right here with his artwork. Just really fun artwork. I love the style of it. It's like kind of cartoony, but super detailed, super fun. So yeah, that was really cool for $3. 278, number 279, and 275 still sealed in plastic, which is cool. So yeah, really happy to pick those up. Okay, and then it looks like I have a whole bunch of stuff I got from Action City Comic Books. He had bought a collection of mostly recent releases. So I believe all of these he did half cover price. So like $2 for this, Harley Quinn 6, $2 for this, Wonder Girl number 1, $2, no, $2.50 for this one, Fantastic Four 32, awesome cover. $2.50 for this, Fortnite number 3, and Fortnite number 5. Fortnite number 6, so those are all $2.50. Kang the Conqueror number 1 for $2.50. Carnage Black, White, and Blood number 3 for $2.50, which is awesome. Batman 112 for $2.50. I Am Batman number 1, beautiful cover, $2.50. Catwoman 34, Jenny Friesen cover for $2.50. This is awesome. I'm actually really happy to get a lot of this modern stuff, a couple variants, and some cool stuff for a decent price. Batman 116 for $2.50. Echo Lands number 1. I love these sideways covers. I'm so happy to pick this one up because I hadn't picked it up yet for, I'm guessing, like $2.50 or $2. I Am Batman 0 for $3. Okay, we got Wonder Girl number 5 for $2. That's a cool cover. Nightwing 85. Love this cover a lot for $2. The Order of the World Arkham City for $2. Harley Quinn 9 for $2. Number 3 of this series for $2. This is cool. Wonder Girl number 2 for $2. Love that cover. I have a couple of these. This is just one of my favorite covers from last year. I love that. For $2 was awesome. $2 for Wonder Girls number 4. Beautiful cover. I love this cover because he's like reading a graphic novel or a manga. Super cool for $2. Love that cover. Harley Quinn 7 for a couple bucks. Number 4 of the series for $2. Wonder Girl 3 for $2. Orphans and the Five Beasts number 1 for $2. Love the James Stokey artwork. I think it's so much fun. Okay, and then and then these are really cool. I think these are worth a bit more, but I thought they're really awesome sideways variants. So a couple bucks each, or half cover price on these was amazing. Mighty Thor number 2. Really love these. Captain America with Rogue. That one is really neat. X-Men with Kitty Pryde. That one's really neat too. Fantastic Four number 3 with Wolverine. That's super cool. And then we got Figment 2 number 1 for a couple bucks. Rising Miss Marvel and Squirrel Girl #1 for a couple bucks. I thought that was cool. Another one, these Sideways variants. Herc #3 with Angel. That's awesome. The Avengers with Phoenix. I really like these. I don't think I had any in my collection, so I'm thrilled to get these. Amazing Spider-Man 661 with Cyclops. Secret Avengers 13 with the Beast. Oh, this is just a freebie for the week. And it looks like we got a few new issues, and I think a couple from his dollar bin. So we got Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse #3, Hulk Wiccan #1. So I bought this, and then the next week the author actually came in and signed a bunch, so I got a second copy signed. Oh, I must have grabbed this one a second time. Love this issue so much, though. Okay, so this is one, when I saw in the dollar bin, I saw the crease here, and it's a little bit beat up, so it's probably only like a 4.0, 5.0. And I almost put it back, but then I was like, no, I think this is a good issue. And I didn't realize it's the first appearance of Shadow the Hedgehog, so it actually has quite a bit of value, even damage like that. So thrilled to get that for my Sonic collection. The Good Asian not sure the number, but that was cover price. Ren and Stimpy #11 for $1. I love the cartoony stuff. I always get that. Super Friends #22. I believe that one was $1. Rewrite Titans #1 just sounds really cool. It's like the artwork inside looks fantastic. So $1 for that's awesome. And then Star Wars 17 for $1. Yep, I'll take that. So yeah, that was everything I got that day. Awesome, awesome comic books. Okay, this is a random box of stuff. I was just looking through. I was like, what's in this box? So I wasn't sure. I have so many boxes of comic books that I've purchased I haven't processed yet. And I realized there's some really awesome stuff in here. There might be a couple comic books I've already shown you. Not 100% sure. It might be that there's just one key issue that I've gotten like 3 or 4 times in the last month or two. And so that's why I think I showed it to you. But I didn't recognize some of the other comic books. And then there's some really sweet Spawn variants in here. So let's go through this box and let me show you what's inside it. So this first handful of stuff, I wasn't sure if I showed you before. So this is Fearless Dawn #1. It's signed by Steve Manning. I know I bought a few other issues from this guy in the last like 2 or 3 months. I just don't remember, because this is from him as well. I just don't remember if I showed you this part of the collection. Daredevil 25, that's super cool. Geiger 6, Airboy 5. So I feel like I've showed you this several times in the last like 2 months. So I don't remember if I actually showed you this or not, because I feel like some of the stuff I didn't show you. Some of the, okay, these aren't too exciting. I'm just going to flip through these kind of fast. This is more like, I don't know what this is. I think, yeah, I just don't remember showing you any of this, but it's kind of junky, beat up stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to go through it quick. You guys can let me know if I'm passing over something of great value. I know I do that sometimes, but I like when you tell me so I can learn, right? If I do it once and you tell me, then I won't do it next time. Arthur Adams cover, that's super cool. Okay, no, these are kind of neat. Michelangelo comic book, Speed Racer 3D #1, that's kind of neat. Okay, but this stuff I remember I didn't show you, and this stuff's amazing. So we have a homage cover, Spawn 231. This stuff is expensive. It could be up to $100 an issue. Elephant Man with Hip Flask #1. I love the Hip Flask stuff. I do like collecting it because I think the artwork is awesome. And usually the interiors have really cool artwork. This one, not as much. Not as much on that one. Captain America 301. So we have a little bit of Captain America stuff here. She-Hulk 24. This might come from even someone else, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this stuff is. I was so confused when I found this box. I just didn't remember who I got it from. A fun Bob's Burgers Burger book with like, oh, a little teeny a little carpet in it. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna use that miniature for Instagram with some toys, I think. So cool Bob's Burger book. Okay, so this is more just like random cheaper stuff. Although Death's Head Gold, I don't know if I've seen that before. I don't know if it has value, but that's kind of cool. We have a Donatello book. So you know what this is? This might be stuff mixed up of a few people that I bought and just like started putting in the boxes I bought from different people. Because it just feels very random. Like there's no, you know, like all the turtle stuff goes together, but does it really go together with the G.I. Joe stuff? Because it's 2 different eras. And then you have this 90s stuff. So I do not know. I do like the Micronauts. Those are cool. Oh, okay. I have a note here. This says it came from Art. So Art comes in the shop. So he must have traded in some of this. So I have a feeling this is just stuff from multiple people. Because this looks... Okay, because this came from someone else as well. This came from the guy I got the Steve Bannon stuff from. So Spawn 220, a Youngblood 1 homage. Again, I think these homage issues are up to $100 a piece. Spawn 221, Amazing Fantasy 15 homage. Spawn 226, the Hulk 340 homage. Spawn 230, the Batman, was it 340 homage? I forget the number. Spawn 227, the Amazing Spider-Man 300 homage. These are amazing, and these are all expensive. Like, when he said he was going to trade them into me, I got really excited just knowing how cool they are. Okay, and then we have a second copy of this. I'm going to keep it. I think these will have long-term value, and I think they'll go up, so I'm not rushing to sell those. Umbrella Academy Hotel Oblivion #1. Spawn 228, the Action Comics 1 homage. That's amazing. Ant number 12. All right, I'm going to move these because I'm getting a little too overloaded here. Yeah, sometimes boxes like this, I just fill up over like a month or two as people trade in little teeny stacks of comic books. Demon Days #1. Hero Comics 2011, Adam Hughes cover. That's cool. The Intelligent Hulk True Believers 1. Hulk Joe Fixit True Believers. Hulk 181, the reprint. It'd be cool if it's a real one, but it's still fun to get the reprint so you can read it, check it out. Hulk, I think what happens is he ends up buying a lot of these just so he can read all these classic issues. I guess that's the original Hulk reprinted, not sure. The others Hulks. Spawn 2099. I don't know if that's a homage cover. It might be. Oh yeah, you know it's Amazing Spider-Man 299 homage. Oh, that's actually really cool. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 298 homage. Okay, those are amazing. Star Wars: The High Republic #1 variant. I don't know if that's worth anything, but that's cool. Bounty Hunters 13. Black Hammer #1. Really like that cover. I think that's a great cover. Gut Ghost #1. Amazing Spider-Man 252 reprint. Batman 181 reprint. Imagine if all these are original. This would be a lot of money. Captain America 354 reprint. Valley of the Worm True Believers. Spider Monkey. Just a really independent comic book, but it looks fun. That looks like a cool comic book. I do kind of like the independent, kind of goofy, fun stuff. Okay, next comic stuff. We have Star Wars #11 variant, Darth Vader 10, Star Wars 12, Dr. Aphra #7, Star Wars The High Republic #5, beautiful Noto cover, Star Wars High Adventures #4, that's a beautiful cover, Bounty Hunters 12, okay, we have Star Wars 13, True Believers X-Men Apocalypse, True Believers, X-Men. So these are all reprint issues of classic stories, which are cool. Harley Quinn #2. Hulk 182. Spawn 14. Spawn 15. A couple little indie comic print things, which are kind of cool. Those are kind of neat. Got a couple of those. Darth Vader 12, Dr. Aphra 10, Star Wars Adventures of a Jedi #1, Death Blow, not sure the number, it looks like there's like a signature on there or something, not 100% sure. Alright, let me clear these out. Okay, looks like we have more reprints, so the Professor Hulk reprint, Noctura #1. I don't know if I've seen this cover, so that's probably a variant. That's cool. Noctura #2. Space Hawk #4. That's kind of neat. Spawn #2. Spawn #3. Spawn #4. I get these so often. They're not, like, they have some value, but it's just not so exciting to me because they're just so common to get these Spawn issues. Although this is a newsstand, so that's actually really awesome. Newsstands you just do not get. #13. All right, that's all the Spawns. We have one more stack of stuff here. Looks like another really indie comic book. A couple of those. 3 of those. Decorum number 5. It's a big thick issue. Decorum number 2. Decorum number 1. That's cool. Pax America number 1. X-Men Classic number 46. Pretty cool cover. DP7. Wonder Woman 63. That's a cool cover. Wolverine 43. Flaming Cerebus comic books number 1. That's actually really cool. It's like a Cerebus Flaming Carrot mix-up. Really like that a lot. Darth Vader 11. Decorum number 4. The Lords of Misery. That's cool looking. Some more of the reprint comic books. And Ninjas and Robots number 6. Punchline number 1. And Caligula's Safe. I'm not sure the number. And then the last book in here is Lucky in Love. So it looks like just a really indie graphic novel kind of book. That's cool. Okay, so that's everything that was in that box. Okay, so I had a guy come in last week with about 200 Bronze Age comic books, including some key issues. And he told me he had been to Royal Collectibles. It sounded like they pulled out 3 comic books to buy separately, but the ones he mentioned were in the stack still. So I think they priced out 3 keys for him, but they just weren't buying right now. And then he went to Action City comic books, and Eric told him that he had bought too much in the last couple of days, so he was overloaded with comic books. So Eric sent him my way, and so this guy brought me a really cool collection of 200 Bronze Age comic books that I got for a good price. So I'm going to show you those comic books in the next video or two. But what I did was I decided, well, first my radar is going off hearing that Eric bought too many comic books. I had to go see what he got. When I hear comic books, I get excited. And B, I wanted to go Action City comic books and just buy some comic books, just say, hey, thanks for sending this guy my way. So this is a stack of comic books that I bought from Eric of all the comic books he had picked up, plus the new releases for the week. All right, so let's go through that stack. Okay, so these are some of the new releases, plus a few other comic books I picked up last week. Jen Bartel, I think she drew She-Hulk absolutely adorable. She looks so pretty. I love the way she illustrated She-Hulk. The Thing looks great. My only problem is his shirt and his pants look like they're on muscle and not on a rock. I feel like she should have textured in all the rock. Like, I feel like she erred on the artwork. So it's just like, I kind of hate this cover. Gorgeous cover because She-Hulk looks so great, but the Thing, something looks off with his body and his pants. It should be rocky, not like smooth as a muscle. Love the cover though. I love her artwork. We have Spawn number 1, the reprint. I grabbed 2 of these because I kind of want to give them to my friend James to draw on. Harley Quinn number 16. I love all the covers on this series. I think they've been so much fun. Let's see. DC versus Vampire Killers number 1. Harley Quinn cover. Marvel Voices Pride number 1. Eric said I had bought this the week before, so this might be a duplicate, but I love Jen Bartel covers, so I don't mind having 2 of this cover because it's just a beautiful cover. I love it. We have the Variants Jessica Jones number 1. So it's all the different Jessica Jones. It's a Noto cover. I love the artwork on this one. I thought that was a great cover. I got She-Hulk number 4, the variant edition with all the different versions of She-Hulk. I really like these covers. And then these are, like I said, he sent that one guy with a collection over, so I decided to buy a bunch of the older comic books he had. He gave me a fair price. Some of the prices felt a little high, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to pay him whatever he wanted, just because I wanted to thank him for sending someone my way. So I got World's Finest 154, pretty decent mid-grade. I think this one was $10. And the white is pretty white. When I see an old comic book like this with a really nice white cover, I like it. I usually buy them. Thor 208. This one looks really nice, except it has like a little bit of a tape pull or something going on right there. But the whites are really bright, like almost as white as the backboard. That's crazy to me. I think this one, it was either 15 or 20. I forget. It was higher than I normally would like to pay for a Thor 208. But it's just such a pretty looking cover. And then we have Brave and the Bold number 68 with Metamorpho. This one he wanted $10 for. It's a lower grade, not like a mid grade. It's like a 4.0 maybe because it has a few creases. But fun cover. I love the Silver Age stuff. Wonder Woman 225. This one he wanted 10. 10 felt high, but it is like a very fine copy. So 10's probably fair on that. Iron Man number 10. I think this one was 10 or 15. It's a little bit lower grade than I would normally look for, but It's like Iron Man 10, so I thought that was cool. And then we had Justice League number 37. This one, he wanted 25. I kind of negotiated. I said, I think I've been getting him for about 20 in this grade. And he's like, all right, I'll do 20. He probably would have negotiated a little bit on everything. But like I said, after I did that, I was like, you know what? Everything else, I'm just going to pay what he wants. Because what did I think of? But this is super cool. I'm really working hard on the Justice League lately. I seem to be picking them up a ton. And then we had a bunch of Amazing Spider-Mans in like the 600s, which he did, I think, $4 a piece, which is good. That's a great price on these. I didn't recognize the covers so much, so I think I need a few of these or most of these for my run. That's why I grabbed them. So we have Amazing Spider-Man 617, number 618, number 628, number 632, number 633. And then we had Glory number 1, David Finch artwork. I think it's pretty limited, like maybe 1,500 copies or something. We couldn't really figure out the price, but he said $4. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I do like David Finch's artwork, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then we had Gasolina number 1. He did $4, which normally I'd try to find this out of a dollar bin, but like I said, I was just going to give him what he wanted. So he wanted cover price on these. And number 1, so I think it's like an A and B variant. I thought those looked pretty cool. And then Justice League number 63. This one he wanted 30. At first I thought, I don't know if I want to pay 30, but it's a nice higher grade. It's probably like a very fine copy. So $30 is a great price on that. And then Doom Patrol number 105. I believe that one was 10. In pretty decent shape. Happy with that. Want to put that run together. And then Detective Comics 310. A really fun cover with Batmite. Really like that. I think that one was $20, I want to say. So I've been having fun kind of buying some of these older Batmans lately. So this is super cool. I'm actually really happy with these comic books. It's a lot of really fun Silver Age DC stuff. All right. Awesome. Okay, I think this is my new comic pickup haul from Action City Comics from 2 weeks ago, plus a stack I got from Comic Station. All right, let's go through the stack of comics. There's some epic comic books in this pile. All right, first we got a stack here from Comic Station. Some more Silver Age stuff. I love the Silver Age stuff. So we have Superboy 136 I got for $10. Crypto cover. Pretty decent shape. I thought that was really neat looking. I got Rip Hunter Time Master number 19 for $10. Looked like pretty decent shape. Cool looking comic book. Hawkman number 12. I love the color on this dragon. Just the illustration. Everything about this cover is awesome. Pretty decent looking shape for $15. Really happy with that. World's Finest number 124 for $6. Really fun cover. Paper Girls number 24 for $1 out of the dollar bin. I think my friend Sean might pull that out for me. And then Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 6 for $1. That's a great price. Betty and Veronica number 1 variant for $1. Jughead for $1. Convention exclusive. That's cool. Hot Damn number 5. This one I actually think I bought at Desert Island recently as well. Hot Damn number 5. That's cool. Justice League of America number 27 for $15. Pretty awesome. I'm having fun grabbing all these like lower number issues. That's cool. Hawkman number 18 for $18. Cool cover. Love that. Lois Lane number 46 for $5. I thought that was awesome. Secret Invasion number 2 second print for $10. The Unexpected number 105. That's an awesome cover. For $5? Yeah, why not? Rip Hunter number 17 for $10. They have such great prices on this Silver Age stuff. I love picking it up for like $5 to $10. And then Invincible number 12 for $20. I think my friend Sean grabbed another issue of Invincible that they had for a good price. Anything under, I believe it's issue 15, I want to say, are kind of shorter printed and kind of more expensive. So that was a great price on that. Secret Invasion number 5 for $3. Secret Invasion number 6 for $3. I figure I'll grab these because they're working on the show or movie. Secret Invasion number 8 for $3. And number 7 for $3. Those all have really awesome covers. Okay, and then I have a bag of just recent releases I got from Action City Comics. I'm kind of really happy that he opened up his shop last year. Or a year and a half, I forget. It's been, or maybe, yeah, I think it was last year. And it's just been nice to have an actual comic shop within walking distance. That's how I go all the time. It's kind of bad for my wallet, though. So we have Miles Morales, Moon Girl number 1. Thought that's fun. I like both characters. Catwoman 44, Jenny Friesen cover. Love that one. Hulkling and Wiccan number 1. This, the writer signed all the books. I saw him post on Instagram, so it's cool that he was just selling them for cover price. Got that for $6. Awesome Peach Momoko artwork. Duo Powerbomb #1, Daniel Warren Johnson cover. I love his artwork. I think he did the interior too. Yeah, what an awesome interior. Look at this artwork. This is the kind of comic book that just brings joy to me because the interior is just as fun as the cover. Awesome. Love that. Marvel Voices probably #1. I think I got a duplicate of that. I don't mind having a duplicate of a cover I love, although it's a $10 cover price. So it's like $10 extra I spent. I probably shouldn't have spent. It's all good. Love it. I love this. Something is Killing the Children. I believe that's Jenny Friesen. That is awesome. I really like that one a ton. Oh, Shaolin Cowboy #2. I missed #1. I gotta track it down. I love Jeff Darrow artwork. He's one of my all-time favorite comic artists. So yeah, this is amazing. Really happy with that. Something is Killing the Children. Which issue is this? This is #21. I think Eric actually said this one was like a special variant or something. I don't know. But he sold it to me for cover price. So really happy with that. Awesome, awesome cover. Love that. All right. Really cool comic books. All right, this is a fun stack of books on manga and anime and a couple graphic novels that I bought from Action City Comic Books. He said that someone had just dropped off a couple bags of books, just like donated. And I looked through and I saw stuff I really wanted, really cool stuff. So I asked Eric how much he wanted. He said probably about half cover price. I was looking, some of these are like $40 cover price. So I was like, I don't know if I want to pay $20. He's like, yeah, that seems kind of high. I said, will you take $10 a book? He's like, yeah, sure. So I pulled out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I pulled out 6 books for $60. Really happy with the price. Really happy with the books. These are awesome. All right, let's go through the stack. Okay, the first book, we have 1,000 Years of Manga. I really, really, really want to get into collecting vintage Japanese manga. There's so many awesome artists and awesome covers. It's really hard to kind of figure out what's out there, and there's not a lot listed in the US, so I'm gonna have to order them from Japan. So I'm looking for reference material. If any of you guys know of like an Overstreet type book in Japan that just gives you a price list of all the comic books or shows some covers, I would love that. I'm kind of looking for that. I'm actually collecting right now the Zenbu catalogs from Mandarake. I think there's 110 or 120 of them. I probably have about 40 so far. But yeah, these have tons and tons of pages of vintage manga pictured. I actually might do some video on these. If you guys want me to do a video where I flip through these and show like each catalog, I think I would like to do that just because there's so many cool covers and just so many cool looking old school manga that I really want to collect. Especially like the sci-fi stuff, the horror stuff, and then like the cutesy fashion stuff. So cool. Yeah, love that stuff. So I thought this was really cool. We have Astro Boy, Osamu Tezuka stuff like right there. I love his stuff. That's one artist that I collect a ton of. I just try to get the US reprints, but I kind of want to get the original Japanese printings of a lot of his books. But this book looked cool because it had like vintage old stuff. Just going through the history and the years of manga. And then you start getting into a little bit newer stuff. And then you have the Osamu Tezuka stuff. Love his stuff a lot. And just a really fun history of manga. So I'm going to read through this and see if there's any artists I discovered that I really want to try to collect. I just thought that was cool. And for $10, I love buying reference books like that. I love reading about comic books and learning about them. And then we had this book here, Manga Asia, the definitive guide to Asian comic books. So this probably covers manhwa as well and comics from other countries. But also probably just a whole ton of manga. And wow, that art looks gorgeous. So yeah, stuff like this, I want to research and just, you know, try to find artists that I'm interested in. And then just start trying to get a few books here and there of the different artists. Or just, oh, and there's some stuff from, I think that's Indian. Oh yeah, this is super cool. I really want to read through this and learn more about the different comic books and stuff. So I love reference books like this. So we got a second one. Okay, and then we had a Paul Pope graphic novel, Escapo. That is cool. I love Paul Pope. And just grabbing some graphic novels with his artwork is amazing. Like, I was really excited to see this because I hadn't seen this one before. I have a few of his other ones. In fact, I think Eric kept one for himself, and the one he kept was one I had already. So I was actually happy to get the ones that I didn't have. So that is fantastic. I got that. And then a copy of Heavy Liquid, which I could not remember if I had a copy or not. So like, I'm really happy to get this. His artwork is just so much fun. I love it. So that was super cool. And then we got another manga reference book. So we have the City Exhibition of Manga. So this is super cool. Like I said, I would like to find books like this, but like from Japan, just with a lot more covers. I just want to see a book chock full of covers. I just want to see all kinds of artwork and covers and just really learn as much as I can to make it easier to start kind of collecting it. Because right now there's so much that looks amazing. It's kind of overwhelming, and I want to, you know, something to help guide me a little bit and try to figure out exactly what I want to start with and kind of focus for a little bit. Oh, they have a little thing on Garu. That's cool. I actually picked up one of those recently. So yeah, that is super cool. And then the last book was another Paul Pope graphic novel, The One Trick Ripoff, which I love the cover. Just everything is just graphically gorgeous in here. I really love his line art. I just think it's just fun and it has its own style to it. Awesome book. Yeah, so really happy. $10 a book. I was thrilled to pick all these up. Next, we have this long box of comic books. So basically on Free Comic Book Day, it was raining, so I didn't go. But then Eric posted on Instagram that Action City Comics had a ton of the Free Comic Book stuff. So I was like, all right, so on Sunday, the day after Free Comic Book Day, I decided to go Action City Comic Books to pick up the free comic books. I was just going to get the free comic books and maybe grab a couple things. Just I like to support shops when they're giving out the free comics on Free Comic Book Day. And so I grabbed the free comic books. I grabbed some of the new releases I hadn't picked up yet. I dug through some of his bins and I grabbed a few other things. And then I saw a long box on the floor. And I was like, oh, Eric, what's that? He's like, oh, it's a collection of like toy related comic books from the 70s and 80s, which I love that stuff. And he kind of knows I love that stuff too. He knows I'm a big like toy collector and whatnot. So it's like, it's probably stuff that you would like. So I looked through the box and it was all ROM, Micronauts, Shogun Warriors and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I love this kind of stuff. How much do you want for it? He's like, I usually don't sell this kind of stuff in the shop. So how about like 50 cents a piece? And I looked through it and like most of the key issues were there. So I said, yeah, I'll take it. So it's 200 comic books for $100. Amazing stuff. And then what happened was I didn't see the two big key issues that I was looking for in the collection. So when I got home, I looked and I realized they were at the very end of the box. So I messaged Eric on Instagram. I just told him, hey, the two comic books I thought were missing were actually there. So I PayPal'd him another $20. I kind of felt bad just because I thought I was buying the collection, missing those two issues, and they were in there, and he just gave me such a great deal. So I wanted to give him a little bit more cash. All right, so let's dig through this giant box. All right, these are all Free Comic Book Day 1, so we're going to just blast through these really quick. I'm not even going to read the title. Oh, I grabbed two of all the ones I thought, like one for me, one for my son, because he couldn't go, or he didn't want to go because he was exhausted. But I just grabbed, you know, one of each for myself, and then anything like this, Sonic the Hedgehog, I grabbed for him. And I still have to give them to him, though. He hasn't been in a comic mood lately, but every once in a while he starts kind of kicking back into a comic mood, so one of those are for him. So I kind of hope he wants to read some of these. A Street Fighter Remastered, that's cool. Judgment Day. Edge is fun. Eric was very generous. He has like almost all the covers, I think, and he let me take a couple of all. You know, some shops will limit you, but he was very generous. He wasn't making it hard to get your free issues. So this is super cool. And some of these are really awesome. Super Pets is cool. Really happy with those. Oh, I grabbed a second one of these for the cool kid or by mistake. Archie, Doctor Who, Dark Crisis. He's not really into Captain Underpants anymore. This is cool. I'm actually kind of looking forward to if they do a Come in Time TV series. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, and it looks like I grabbed an extra one of those. I might just grab two of that one just because I'm kind of excited for that series. Fuzzy Baseball. Oh, and you know, it might have just been I accidentally grabbed it because he had some of the comics in two different piles. So I might accidentally grab duplicate. I had triplicates even by mistake. All right, let me move these over. All right, let me move these. Okay, and then I think these are my actual new releases I bought for the week. That week. So that was like a month ago. A little while ago. Okay, so we have Fight Girls #2, Frank Cho cover, Sabine Rich colored. I really like all the covers that she colors. Fight Girls #3. So he must have had some back issues I was able to dig through and grab. Harley Quinn #13, a Derek Chu cover. Love that cover. Harley Quinn 10. I gotta figure out what I have in both these series, or I guess that's the same series. I gotta figure out which covers I'm buying and which ones I need. Batgirls 4, love that cover. Arkham City, Order of the World #1, absolutely love this cover. This is one of my favorite covers from last year. Silk #4, Lee and Hugh cover. Silk #3, just thought that was a great cover. Silk #2, Lee and Hugh cover. I might accidentally bought a couple of these a couple times just because I love the cover so much. David Nakayama cover. She-Hulk #3, a Jen Bartel cover. Love that one. Captain Carter #2. Love Captain Carter. X-Men 92, a David Nakayama cover. That cover is awesome. Sweet Paprika #9. #2, second print. #3, second print. #3, the regular cover. Twig #1, Peach Momoko cover. Love that. Saga 58. I need to read all the new sagas. I haven't started reading it again. I kind of want to go back and read the full run and then start reading the new ones. Zombies vs. Robots 2, Ashley Wood cover. Love Ashley Wood artwork. Yeah, this is awesome. Really cool. And then Zombies vs. Robots #1. That's super cool. Okay, then let's see. I bought some dollar bin stuff and some stuff on sale. I think this is a mix. So Spawn 315, I think these were half cover price. I like the artist that did all these Spawn covers. Red Sonja, the Superpowers #4. A couple Teen Titans. I paid $6 on these, but I think I have these already now, so I might have to sell the duplicate. $6 is probably a little high, but that's okay. I really like the covers, and I think I bought these before I opened the box with a lot of them. G.I. Joe 134 for $1. I'll buy high number G.I. Joes all the time for $1. That's a great price on that. A couple copies of Humanoids #1 for $1. I'll buy those all day. Ren and Stimpy #3 for $1. Again, all day. First cameo appearance of Carnage for $1. I was like, Eric, you sure you want to sell this for $1? He's like, yeah, it's a little beat up. I think I had like a crease on the back. But I said, nah, I gotta pay you more. But I don't remember. Maybe he did sell it to me for $1. I forget. I really don't know if I paid him more for that. I tried to bring it to his attention. I'm like, if you'll sell it to me for $1, I'll take it. But I just want to let you know. I think he said it was okay if I remember correctly. I don't. It was like a month ago. My brain's a blank. Okay, and then he had some new comic books that I think this one... you know what? He threw this one in because it's got a big chip on the bottom with a bunch of the other stuff I was buying. That's an awesome cover, though. Fear #16. Love that. I have to get a higher grade copy of that. Black Cat #3. Lee and Hugh cover. Gorgeous cover. $4.50. And then, okay. I have a stack of 4 monster comics. Okay, so I'm looking at my notes. I paid $60 for a comic, $20 a comic, $8 for a comic. And then $4.50, I think. I'm not sure. So I think one of these was 8, these Monsters on the Prowl. Both covers are awesome. I'm guessing I paid about 8 each, but I might pay cheaper on one of them. I forget. And then I gotta look this one up. Okay, I double checked my receipt. I think I paid actually 10 each on these and 10 for this one. So we have House of Mysteries #186. Really awesome Neil Adams cover. And I love collecting these. Like, I've been collecting them for years whenever I could find them cheap. I've been paying more lately. Back in the day, I tried to find them for like $2. That was kind of my goal, was to pick up as many as I could for $2. Yeah, so right here, we have a full page Sergio Aragonis page. Oh, and a full gag page right there. So we have several pages. Oh, I think 2 more pages. Yeah, more Sergio Aragonis. So he's like 4 or 5 pages in there. I love Sergio Aragonis. So I just, I'll collect any comic book that he's worked on. So House of Mystery is a series I've been trying to pick up for years just because he has art in each issue. So I think that one was $10. And then the next one, this one's amazing. This is like a triple key, I guess. I paid $60 for this one. It's the first professional work of Bernie Wrightson, which is amazing. It's a Neil Adams cover, and I believe it also has Sergio Aragonis inside, if I remember correctly. And it's a decent mid-grade. It's like a 4.550, something like that. Really happy with this. This is such an awesome key issue. Artwork inside is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. All right, let's see if I can find it. There we go. One funny, awesome looking Sergio Aragonis page. A couple more pages. And that's it. So 3 pages. Awesome. Really happy I picked that up. And I didn't realize it was a key issue, so I was expecting it to be like $10. And Eric's like, I think I'm going to need 60 on that one. I was like, oh, why is it 60? And he's like, well, it's the first Bernie Wrightson artwork in comic books. So once I knew that, I knew, and he showed me all the prices. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I bought it for $60. $60 was actually a really good price on that. Awesome. Really happy with that. Okay, now let's get to the toy comic books. I'm going to just blast through them because there's a lot of them and I don't want to spend hours reading off each number. But so he bagged and boarded the first 20 and I think he just got worn out. He was saying he might have just stick them all on eBay. He wasn't sure. But he was happy to sell them all at once. So I was happy to get them. A really awesome X-Men crossover. Love that cover. That one's awesome. Another awesome X-Men cover. And in this collection, most of the conditions are pretty high. And he had like 2 of everything, it seemed like. Or 3 in some cases. Really awesome. I've been promising my channel member from PopFuzz to Play, Jason, he really wants to work on some of these runs. So I told him whatever he wants he can have for $2 each. Except for there's like 3 or 4 key issues I'm keeping. Everything else, I'm going to go through my collection. I probably need some of this to complete my runs. But everything else is up for grabs for him. And I'm going to give him a good price, I think. Probably like $2 a piece. Alright. We've got more ROM. But yeah, I love this stuff. I think ROM is a cool comic book. You know, man, I love that cover. But there's like 3 or 4 of them. So whoever he got this from had just a ton of these. I don't know if they were specking on them back in the day. Or were just like a huge ROM fan. That's a cool cover. It looks like a... Is it Bill Sienkiewicz? I think so. Yeah, these are cool. 47, 46. Yeah, I said I'm not going to read off every number. I just sort of want to. 45, 44, 43, 53, duplicate. 33, that's a cool like homage cover. 34, 35. Annual number 2. Okay, and then we have a bunch of the ones he hadn't bagged and boarded yet. So they were in that kind of like yellowed old bag. So you knew it's been bagged for a while, but kept them in good shape. So I like kind of getting collections like this in these bags because it's fun. You know it's old. So Micronauts 21. I think most of these are probably worth like $3 to $5 a piece in general. Maybe a little bit more because of the grade. Not 100% sure how much I'm going to put the duplicates out for, but it's okay. I'm just really excited to have a bunch of these. And I think my neighbor Chad wanted a Shogun Warriors set, so I might actually pull some of that out for him as well. Set number 12. These ones are a little bit sticking together, but these covers are great. Such great covers. Sticky though. Sticky, vintage sticky. Number 19. A couple of those. 19, number 17. These are all very sticky. I don't know if it's the tape or just with age. Number 18. It's very common for these kind of bags to be kind of stuck together though. Number 17. So yeah, I do have to put new bags and boards on everything. Number 16. Number 15. Yeah, the artwork on these are great. Oh, check out this Man-Thing cover. That's an awesome cover. Number 6. Cool cover. Number 2. There's a couple copies of that. Yeah, 2 copies of that. That's a great cover as well. All right, let me move these. But next pile. A whole lot of number 2s in this collection. So I'm not going to show you every single one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number 2s. King size annual number 2, a couple of those. Oh, back to ROM. Love the ROM issues. 39, 40, 38, 37, 36. Really love all the covers on these, a ton. It's really, really quality work. Like, I feel like these series are so underrated because the artwork's great, but it's like a weird toy, so you have to be like a specific age to really enjoy these. Like you would have had to grown up with this stuff, I guess. But I love them because I grew up with a lot of this stuff. Okay, number 25, a couple of those. These are all so sticky. 26, a couple of those. Awesome cover though. Check out how awesome that cover looks. Love that one. Number 27. Kind of floppy. Number 39. Number 40. Number 41. Number 42. I'm going to move these because they're getting a little too floppy. Number 43. A couple of those. That's a great cover. 44. That's an awesome cover too. Check this out. He's being carried by these like alien dudes, and they're small because you can tell there's just like this life-size skeleton soldier that had died. 47. Although I guess they're not as micro as they do get. 48. These are awesome. I love these so much. 49. 38. That cover's awesome. 37. X-Men crossover. Like the giant Nightcrawler in the background. And number 9. Awesome cover. Let me move those. I think I have all the key issues in the back of this box, so we'll get to those in a minute. Number 12, number 7. I absolutely love this Man-Thing cover. I think that's such a cool cover. Number 8, actually, I think this is the first appearance of Captain Universe, so this is actually a key issue. That's a good issue. That one I'm going to hold on to. Number 5. We had a couple Star Trek issues in here, which are cool. Do you like the Star Trek stuff? Number 6, number 7. Oh, these are so floppy. Floppy and sticky. Okay, number 8. And I'm just trying to peel them apart, but I don't want to crease their spines. So it's a little frustrating. Number 62 of ROM. 64. 11. A couple of 11s. Star Trek 16. Star Trek 17. Star Trek 15. 14. This is cool actually, and they're in pretty good shape as well. Star Trek 10. Star Trek 11, and I don't know if there's any key issues in this run. Have no idea. I don't even know if it has any value or if they're like $1 or $2. 12. But I'll research it. I'll figure it out. Oh, that one's sticky. So number 12. Number 13. Number 9. That's a really cool cover. And there's 2 of those. Okay, I'm going to move these because they're a little too floppy. Okay. Next stack we have number 10. 2 of those. Number 5. Number 6. That's, you know, by the time I'm done going through all these, it's like pretty much complete sets of all 3, which is kind of amazing. Oh, this one's sticky. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of all these bags, all these sticky bags. Number 7, that's a cool cover. Number 8. Number 7 again. Number 8 again. I'm gonna just skip over Shogun Warriors number 2. That's cool, early issue. Number 3. ROM number 4. ROM number 5. ROM number 2. Okay, that's probably his second appearance. ROM number 3. ROM number 4. Shogun Warriors number 16. Number 17. Number 18. These are awesome. I love Shogun Warriors. Number 20. Number 19. Number 6. Number 7. Okay, I'm gonna move these so they don't flop around too much. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. 14. I said I wasn't going to count them, but now I'm counting them. Annual 2. Oh, annual number 1. That's cool. Love that cover. That one is super awesome. All right, I'm going to move these. Okay. Next pile, we have 25, a couple of those. Shogun Warriors number 4. And number 5. Star Trek number 1. I bet that one has a little bit of value. Although it's the movie, it might have a little bit of value. Not sure. Star Trek 2. Oh, too sticky. Too sticky. All right. Too sticky. Number 2. And then number 3. And number 4. Number 5. Annual number 1. Interesting looking cover. That one's cool. Annual number 3. That's awesome cover. Is that a Bill Sienkiewicz, I think? Shogun Warriors 15. ROM 41. A cool Doctor Strange crossover. That's neat. I love when main Marvel characters cross over. ROM 42. ROM number 20. Number 21. A couple of those. 22. 23. We have another crossover issue, which is fun. Number 24 with Nova, another crossover issue. Number 19, there's 2 of those. And number 20. I'm going to move these. And then the last stack from this bin, which also has the key issues in the back. So this is ROM 26, really cool Galactus issue. That one's super awesome to me. I love these crossover ones. Number 27 with Galactus, so that's cool again. Couple of those. Number 28, couple of those. 29. No, 2 of those. Number 30. That's a cool cover. I like that one. 2 of those. Okay, and so we have number 1. This one has some value. This is the first appearance of ROM. That one's super cool. We have 2 copies of that. Those I'm keeping. Micronauts number 1. I believe this is their first appearance. Couple copies of those. I'm going to keep those. I'm keeping the keys. Number 8. I didn't realize there's 2 copies. I thought there was just 1, but I found another copy, so I got 2 of those. So this is the one I didn't think was in the box, but then I found it at the very edge of the box when I got home. So I have 2 copies of 31. This is, I believe, the second appearance of Rogue. So really awesome key issue to me. Also, an early Mystique appearance. Love that one. That one was like, I was excited to get that one. That's the one I really wanted. And when I didn't find it in the box, I thought it was missing. But when I got home and I found it, I was really excited to have it. Because that's one, I love Rogue, love Mystique. This is one I don't mind hoarding a whole bunch away. Okay, well, then we have 2 Shogun Warriors number 1. That's super cool. And then ROM number 32. So this is her 3rd appearance, I believe. So this one, and there's 3 copies of that. So that one has some value too. So that's everything in that collection. But such an amazing collection to buy. I love this stuff. Woo! That was a ton of comic books today, but it was a ton of fun. I love these big mega epic hauls. They're my favorite, and I would love to be able to do them more often. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!